My name is Faye, I'm a portrait photographer, and in today's video I'll be sharing the art of using a subtle light throughout your portrait photo shoots. And for that we'll be using the E65 Cube light from Ulanzi. This is a 65 watts portable light and it is a bicolor light. Before we dive into the photo shoot here in Melbourne, I'll quickly run you through the basics about this light and all the accessories, so let's unbox the setup. So first things first, this light has a reflector mount, which makes it possible to attach 3 different accessories. And secondly, it also comes with a portable battery, making it possible for you to use the lighting throughout your whole photo shoot without it running out. The gear I'll be using throughout this photo shoot, that will be the Canon R6 in combination with my Sigma 50mm f1.4. Alright, so this is the location we'll be shooting these portraits. I picked it because the background is super awesome with the station as well, and I think the phone booth looks very moody for these photos. There are many ways you can place your light throughout a portrait photo shoot, but my personal favorite is aiming the light coming from the left or the right side, making sure that all of these shadows are filled in her face. So to make my process a whole lot easier and faster, I placed the light on a tripod stand. This way I can easily move it around and I don't have to use anyone else's help in order to shoot my photos too. Okay, so the crazy thing is that this light is now at 1%. It's actually so bright, and I think I'm just gonna leave it at 1% because that's plenty. And the little dials on the side make it so much easier to adjust the percentage and of course the temperature of my light. To me personally, I feel like lighting should be subtle in your photos. This is of course a style preference, but I feel like with the location we were shooting at, which is a very hectic, crazy location, that's why I want to keep my light pretty soft and making it look natural, because a harsh light might create some distracting shadows within the face of your model. It's crazy what just a backlight can make of a difference. As you can see now, it is still at 1%. Actually, it looks like it's on 50%. And we placed it behind Jess. And because this phone cell reflects the lighting, her face lights up very beautiful. The light has a dim knob and a CCT knob, and with the CCT knob you can change the temperature, warmth or coolness of your lighting. As you can see, it is tiny. It is not even the size of my head, but it's still 65 watts, which is a lot of light. This light has a very important detail to it, and that is the cooling fan. This makes sure that the light is not going to overheat, especially if you're using it for longer periods of time. You're all set. Then I think most importantly is, how do you charge this light? It comes with a USB-C port within the light, so it's very easy to charge. It also comes with an adapter, so you can charge your light back at home, and then it's ready, fully charged up, ready to take on to the photo shoot, alongside of course the portable battery. And as I was saying, this is a bicolor light, which means that you won't be using any RGB colors. This is just warm or cool light. Let's dive into the accessories. The first thing is the reflector. This will create very harsh lighting on your model. And next up is the silicone dome to create a very natural light. And then lastly is the lens reflector. This is a pretty interesting looking accessory. It almost looks like a magnifying glass. If you have any further questions about this light or about the photo shoot at itself, please ask them down below in the comments. And yeah, we really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and thanks for watching. Bye!
Ulanzi.